and a 7-5 win over at Cannon. 7-1 win was on Black Sun, by the way. The other game that we just saw, I'll quickly go over that as well, is 7-1 win on Cannon, 7-6, or 7-1 win on India, 7-6 win on Cannon. And now we're going to move on. The Grand Finals, Global versus Core7. This is India, as Global leads the series 1-0 for winning the record finals. And this is the right one. There we go. So everyone set, one scope for Core7, 2 for Global with Mangles and Taz. We see Timmy playing close on the stairs, so let's keep an eye on him. He's been playing most of the day with that Stellar C, and he's been playing very well. He was able to get a lot of kills and being that driving factor for the win on Cannon against Bangladesh earlier today. So keeps it close, winning a bit. Throwing some nades with the smoke being out there as Timmy checks the vent again. Meanwhile, the push from Core7 is starting to get ready. Let's dive in and see if we can get a good angle on them. The one to move in. Brev, Timmy, and of course Mangles are waiting here. So now we have a good view of it. Push is coming in. So this gets the first kill. Guess who also shuts him down. Mangles is still alive as Kisa also finds Cyphers. So let's move in. We can spot Mangles. How is Mangles still alive? Managed to get one kill in the end, but one side is taken by Core7. Meanwhile moves in, tries to go with a no scope, but in the flash he will get caught by Kavoza. A clean round for Core7 and a good start for them. It's a win map 1, or game 1, sorry. Round 1, Jesus Christ, against Global. It's already getting late, as you can tell. We've been 4 hours into this tournament tonight, so we just got started with the grand final. Should be good for another 1 hour of games, unless either Global or Core7 decides to end it quickly. Kisa's still waiting in the spiral, so there's not too much action going on there. So we switch over to Don Silvios. They're trying to get ready to push into those stairs. As we can see, Timmy is playing on the stairs and Mangles is watching it. So setup so far, the 3-1-1 on India is what you quite normally see for a defensive team. Silvius with another smoke. Meanwhile, Cypher's found the kill on Kisa. That's good, because with that info, they know it's most likely going to be a 1. But Mr. John shut down Timmy through the smoke. Now Mangles is to fall back. Rev still gives him backup. With the push coming in, Rev finds one kill. Guess who comes in through the vent? Rev spotted him. He's got 3 bullets left. Guess who's literally... he's above him. Now he does spot him and he's gonna drop down, which means it's a 2v2. Bomb still has to go down. Taz already waiting there, but guess who looks at him? But Cypher's being very low HP. He's got to clutch this out 1v2. Bomb's gone down. Cypher's moves in. Not watching his angle. Cyphers moves in at the right moment. It's going to be a 1v2 clutch with very low HP. Playing right there, but guess who won't fail? 2-0 to Core7. As they've been playing very solid here on India. So what we've seen from them on stream at least, looks like India is definitely the strongest map for Core7. At least a map that I would personally ban against them. And it's going to be a tough one for Global in order to secure it. Well, Nate comes out on Kisa. Look at that HP. I mean, literally have to zoom in for that, but I don't think there's any red bar here, so he's absolutely 0 HP. Skaffosen gets the opening frag onto Timmy. Timmy hasn't been able to be that effective on the stairs. He's currently 1.5 and 3. Try this again. Taz has to fall back. Very low here. Zon Silvius pushes him and gets the kill though. Mr. John's now moving in. Brev is the only player still remaining on one side, and he has to get a good 2k frag. 3v2. Oh, Brev's already found by guess who? It's another 1v3 attempt, again for Cyphers. Last round 1v2 was one too many, but this time Cyphers is full HP. We'll need that nade if he wants to make anything happen. He's just gonna run in, and guess who is having none of that. 3 rounds straight for Core7, and so far Global isn't really to show for it. Let's see what Brev is going to do, as the setup has changed a little bit. A push is now coming out into the pillar room, so let's keep an eye on that. Mangles Mangos finds one, but the trade has already been made. Stimmy's been shot down. Immediately they fall back. Trev is over in the mid. Guess who finds it? This is not good because he wants to move into the vent real quick. He's not going for a push though, so maybe we're going for 2 anyways. Let's keep an eye on Taz. Playing a little bit of an unconventional spot, so I don't think Kisa will check that. You should check this more. But Taz thinks there are people in the mid, because they do not have mid control, so it's well thought by him. He's gonna walk back, still thinks it's gonna be a 1, but Core7 already preparing for a 2-go. Mid's been smoked out, so Taz knows he cannot leave the site. As Kisa's approaching. A bit of lag coming in. Taz is holding the angle. Kisa will peek into his crosshair any minute. Smoke comes out. Now gonna rush it. Gets Kisa through the smoke. Already watching Pixel. Mr. Johns walks right into that second kill. 3 kills for Taz. Good highlight for him. First round for Global. That's 3-1. These are the types of plays that we like to see from Global, as it's a good highlight from Taz. And this is also a little call for people in the chat. Make sure to clip any highlights you see so we can use them in a highlight video. Now walking back to the side. It's the only player defending 2 side, but it looks like Global did have to switch up their setup a little bit as it wasn't going too well. Timmy also switched out to Rifle, but he is able to get the kill on non-Silvius. Kill. Now they're going with the shutdowns. And now guess who finds himself in a 1v5. Looks like Global has found the cause of their losing. Flash being thrown in mid. Who is under pressure. Still on the grab. Still gonna push through. Gets the headshot onto Mangle. Somehow the headshot on Timmy too. Guess who is still alive? So 1v2. His bomb is there, but he needs to pick up that scope from Mangos, but he's not gonna do that. He's going to approach Cyphers. If he gets this kill, he might be on the way for a 1v5. Now that would be something. Still waits here. He's gonna hope for Cyphers to make a mistake, but Cyphers is not gonna do that. Cyphers will not push him. He can see the C4 perfectly fine. He's going to move up. Oh, not yet. Cyphers waits. Guess who? He's going to move up and he will get that kill. A great 3K coming out from Guess who. Finally, we're catching a couple of highlights. But it's not enough to take the round.
Go, go, go.
Kisa's going for a 2 push, taking that shot from Taz, just gonna try and walk on. A lot of free fires coming now. Scavels and finds Brev. Cypher's already given that back up. Let's move over to Cyphers. He could go for a huge streak here as he finds Kisa through the smoke. Free fires coming out. This Core7 now has mini control. Now watching them in. Flash comes out. Solid push from non-Silvio, but he doesn't even check the player in UAV, but still gets the kill on Cyphers. Good flick from him. Timmy's already a mid. Catches up the player with a C4. Guess who's still from behind? Last round was able to get 3 kills, but a 1v5 was just a couple too many. But now he's in there. Our attempt for him currently going 10.5 and 2. Being by far top fragger of his team. Gonna move out. Gets the kill onto Timmy. Still 3 HP left. Going away here. Taz is now going to move in. This could be a risky move, but Taz, I don't think he will be pushing. They've got him on lockdown because they know exactly where he is, especially now. So Taz going to move in, gets the kill. Good job. Global's not going to give that away, and we're going to switch sides after Core7 took the first 3 rounds. It's now Global taking 3. So we move over. Now it's Global on EU. Not gonna wait a little bit. So he moves in. Guess who? He's very aggressive. He knows that there are players here. I think he only spotted 1. Fighting against Don Silvios, but he will get the frag, even though he's on Binos. Mid control still not there for Global. 2 players in spiral, 2 in the mid. Brev is over towards the box room. Mr. Jones now finds Taz. Bomb's actually down. This could be huge for Core7 as we see Guess who move in, get the 2K. He's gonna go back. Nate comes out, gets a 3rd onto Timmy, and it's a huge round yet again for Guess who. That's all on Brev. Soon as guess who's gonna walk over to the mid, he might find that one, but it will be Kisa instead to take that. Another huge streak for guess who. And he's definitely carrying his team. Look at that, 14.5 in 3 as we enter round 8. Brev comes out with a nade, the opening nade, and he shuts down the player that's been fragging so hard for Core7. This could be a sweet round for Global. Ooh, it's Timmy throwing the smoke against one of his teammates, but it doesn't matter. The double headshot as he lines up 2 players. Gonna get the bomb down. Gets the nade kill to Kavozin as well, and now it's a 3K for Timmy. 3K is raining everywhere. And we've seen Cyphers, I think Cyphers make 1. We've seen 2 from guess who, and now 1 from Timmy. This is turning into a very attractive game to watch, and it's 4-all. Now under pressure, but he should be pushing Kisa. Still gets caught on the pre-fire. And there's guess who still. He's gonna move up, but Mangles is having none of that. Finally, they do shut him down. This is Flash. Pre-firing a lot, but Kavozin already pushing out from the vent. Forcing Global in a tough spot, but Timmy's just gonna pre-fire through the smoke. He's gonna put some pressure on it. Looks like, I think it's going to be a 1, but with Kisa being pushed up so far, all 2 sides absolutely open. Taz just gonna wait here for someone to make a mistake, but I don't think they realize Core7 has got so much heavy defense over at 1. They're just taking it slow. Slowly but surely we should see a move, but yeah, I don't think any of the teams are going to make mistakes right now. They'll just stay put. But they don't have the bomb, and that might be something that concerns Core7, even though they've got the opportunity here. With Kisa holding down the mid, Kavozin and Mr. Johns, they have to lock down the side on their own, but with the smoke now coming in, they've given their position. Let's move out to Mr. Johns. Has to get at least 1 kill if he wants to secure this round. Will come out, gets the headshot kill actually on Taz. That is huge. Now Timmy also has to go back for a C4. Ready watching behind. Kisa falls back. Timmy's gonna go for the kill. This kill into Kisa is very lit as he runs away. Yeah, Timmy wants that scope. He's already waiting for Kavozin. This is a 1v3 for Timmy. Will be a huge one. But he's not peeking. He's not peeking at all, and he will get the kill with that. 9th round goes to Core7, and they take the lead. That was the moment where one of the players could make a mistake, and it's fortunate for Core7 that Timmy wasn't able to pick up a scope there. If he would have found either Mangles or Taz's scope there, it could have been a completely different round. Coming out. Cypher's already found Kisa, but yeah, the push will be happening over at 1 side as Timmy finds Don Silvius. This will be a straight run through. It's only Kavozin defending. Ooh, a lot of lag. A lot of lag is going to allow Kavozin to still take 2. And that might be troublesome for Global. Mangles though finds the kill on Mr. Johns. Still have some players alive. That means it's going to go to round 10. 5-5 the score is now. Round 11 is next. One of the teams has to win 2 to secure this map. Yeah, we had a huge lag spike there, as we could see. Timmy's on 100 ping now because of that. Taz's ping is all the way spiked up. Same goes for Kavozin. So both of the teams had some issues with that, but it looks like Core7 almost got away with a win in that round there. Taz now moves up. Through. Oh, guess who gets a kill there? Now Taz knows he's going to be pushing him. Taz immediately wants to go for a second. Can he get this shot? Ooh, it's Mr. Johns with the headshot. And it will be Timmy with the return. Smoke now comes out. They have to move in quick. He says already there and he immediately shuts down Timmy. Won't get the ball. And Cyphers gets shot down too. 2K for Kisa and the lead for Core7. Is Core7 going to sneak this second game away from Global and push it back 1-all in series? It definitely looks like it, as Global needs to win the next 2 in order to maintain their lead. This now moves up into the pillar room. only Don Silvia's playing on stairs, and Mangos could go for some juicy wallbangs. It'd be so cool if he manages to lines up a headshot through the wall. Look at that. Don Silvia is actually being scared now. We see mostly the teams holding the defense, but against Global they don't dare to do so. So that shows they have a lot of respect for this roster. And they don't want to just give it away, so they'd rather take the fight onto the side. Ooh, Mango spotted Don Silvio's. Can't push out too far as he was quite visible there. He wasn't in the smoke. Just does it again. Ooh, he peeks out, Mango spots him as he's gonna zoom in one more time. Flash comes in, there's the push. Still taking it slowly as Brad finds Don Silvio's. Another one on Cavoze. Still he says there, Mango's with the shutdown. I think we're going to a final map. It's a 5v2. Timmy's holding base. He's 16 and 10. He, together with Cyphers, are keeping the global squad alive, as it's mainly Guess Who on Core7 keeping them up. Could be that one of the players is going to drop the 20 bomb. Timmy seems to be willing to do so. As he pushes out again, he might get both of them. Finds Mr. Johns, has no bullets left. Pistols out, but Bref is going to get that. Round 12 going to global. And we're entering the 13th and final round. Whichever team takes it is going to win map number 2. It is so close right now. And I'm all but looking forward as to how Global is going to approach this. How the defense will be happening at stairs, as we see Don Silvia's being there. But look at the setup. It's a 2-1-2 setup. It looks like Core7 seems to be ready to play retake if they need be. But they're not heavily defending the stairs either, although it looks like it now. Don Silvios can't go for a peek here, as he would just give the round away. And that's the map. This could all be very tricky. Mango's now going to move in, misses his shot. Lines up a headshot with a pistol. He still stays alive. Now goes with some wall bangs. Those won't connect. Taz meanwhile moved up very far, as Guess Who is going to get the opening kill for this final round. While mid pressure is over, as Mangos finds Kisa. It's a good one for them. 2 players on either side, but yeah, look at that. Guess Who's pushed up so far. We saw that Bangbus didn't check this. Will Brav check it though? Looks like Brav has an idea. Knows he has to check it. He gets the kill on Guess Who. This is huge for Global, because that keeps them in. If Brav would have been shot down there, it could have all been over. Now Brav has to get the kill on Mr. Johns. Then it's open. Then it should be a win for Global. This is the first shot. Knows he can't go for a repeat, but he still has the flash ready. He's going to try and lure out Mr. Johns, but Brav can't go too far as Mangos finds Cavozin in the mid. Don Silva is the only player holding stairs. Mr. Johns finds Brav. Don Silva is with another kill. Now it's a 2v2, but Cypher's already moved in from the vent. They have to shut him down, get the kill on Don Silva. Now it's up to Mr. Johns, a 1v2 attempt in order to secure. This could be the most important clutch of his AVA career.
Charge set.
Has to reload before going in. Scope is low. Cyphers is tagged up only a little bit. Mr. Johns pretty far through the smoke already, getting a lot of damage. Has to throw the damage nade. Tries to go for a flash instead. Cyphers gets the kill through the smoke. And after all, still a win for Global, but a very close one. Global takes it 7-6. And they now lead the series 2-0. So here we have the scores updated, but this could be very devastating for Core7 because they lose their strongest map of India 7-6 against Global. They would have definitely liked to see that they have won that one, because now they're going up to Cannon, which will be a bit tougher, Hammerblow, which will be particularly tough, and then Black Sand, which is the strongest map of the Andromeda lineup, which is almost an impossible victory. So it is looking very difficult for Core7, but the fight they put up on India was absolutely amazing. 4 definite highlights that we saw there. We managed to catch firsthand, so that definitely makes up for a couple of good highlights, some good gameplay to see for you all on stream. So as we get ready for our third map, With Global leading 2-0, who do you think is going to win the map of Cannon? Let us know in the chat what the scores are going to be. Meanwhile, we have everyone readied up. Nobody's scoping, though, on the Core7 side, but it looks like they'll go in regardless. 2 scopes, 3 rifles for Global, 4 rifles, 1 pointman for Core7 as we prepare for our next game. Ooh, we haven't moved in yet, but we will do in a couple of minutes. We have the map view for you again. Next game is Cannon. Global could close it out 3-0 if they win this one. As soon as the server loads, at least. At least wants to. Another countdown. There we go. Now we're starting. We're entering game number 3. Core7 will be on the EU side with Kisa, Mr. Jones, Cavozane, Don Silvios, and Guess Who, and Global in the NRF with Brev, Timmy, Taz, Cyphers, and Mangos. Do not forget the team that wins this matchup will also take back not only the ESL prizes, but also the separately funded prizes by Brev, consisting of $100 for the winning team. Core7 immediately going for that pressure onto the bookshelf. Hope that they watched the stream because we saw how notorious that hold was for Global against Bangbus. Well, one trade has been made either side. Mr. Johns comes in with a couple of pre-fires. Should throw a nade in the back there as Mangos is waiting. They're throwing flashes. They go a little bit too high. Mr. Johns now moves in. Timmy gets the kill onto him. This opens it up for Global as Timmy's going to push out, but he falls to Kisa. Kisa runs on. Oh, is Mangos missing a shot? That could be important as Kisa gets the 2K.
Charge set.
2v3 retake now. Taz already finds Guess Who. Kisa waits. This could be dangerous because when he re-peeks, he might peek right into Taz's aim, and he does. Cavozin's alone, 1v2. It looks like Taz is the star of this round. Already gotten 2. Cavozin has to dodge that nade. Trying to play this cool. Trying to play it smart. Has to push out at some point. With Taz picking up the rifle, they won't make any mistake there. Cyphers will get the defuse, and Global wins round number 1.
Charge defused. Operation success. Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
Haven't switched up on any statistics so far. It looked like Timmy did the most damage that round. Look at that. 3.1 damage for getting, I think, 1 kill and 2 assists. And Silvius, though, already found the kill onto Timmy. Mr. Johnson there in the smoke. It's already Taz with the kill. Turn on Brev. Can't get the lockdown yet on Mangos, who plays on side. But look at that. Kisa's already rotating, already calling that out. Which means we will move over to Mr. Cyphers, the one and only. He's got to hold them down. As Kisa just moves in, doesn't check the corner. And this will force... Yeah, Cavozin has to go back now, really. But he's still going to move up with the C4. Gasu holds mid. Gonna wait for Taz to move in. Gets the kill on Taz, and that is important. The Cyphers now rotates and falls into aim of Cavozin. Now it's suddenly Mangos in a 1v3 as he finds 1 kill. He's going to run around. Cavozin doesn't really know what to do. Indecisive, and that's tricky in tough games like these. He's now looking around. Smoke's game. Pre-fire's moving in, so Mangos knows it's going to be a 1 for sure. Smoke now disappeared. Has to line up the first kill, but I think he knows there's someone waiting behind that little wall. It's Cavozin getting the kill first. Well pushed out. A good setup from Global as soon as they've got the bomb on lockdown. And We'll secure round number 2. Scores are evened up. 1-all. Let's see what Brev can do here, as he has the flash in his hand. Expects people to push it. He's out with that AK. Mr. Johns will find him though. Guess who was trying to go for a wallbang. He got the opening frag, so they're going to push quick. Try to get a little bit done in that smoke. That nade is good on Mangles as Don Silius connects it. Second kill for him this round, and now one side's almost open. So John's gonna move in. Taz has moved in as well. But Taz didn't get the kill. Where's Timmy though? There's Timmy. Finds Guess Who. 2 kills for him. Still inside. 3K for Timmy as he shuts down Guess Who. Or Cavoze, my bad. And Saif is now watching the base, but Timmy knows he can get that kill. Wants to go for it. Flash comes out. Counter neat though. That is dangerous. It hits the head off of Cyphus with a helmet. All players are all players are actually tagged. Skisa now moves in. Be a 3K for Tim. It could also be a huge round for Kisa if he can secure this 1v2. Good setup from Global. Similar setups to what Core7 had last round, but I think they're peeking him. Cyphus peeks it far. Ooh, Kisa doesn't see Cyphus. No, he does. He's just gonna wait for Cyphus to make a mistake here. But he moves out too far. Timmy waiting in that corner. This is a perfect bait from Cyphus. I don't think it was intended. By the way he played that, Kisa didn't think he could get the kill. Although if he would have gone for it and then immediately pre-fired to the right corner, he would have won the round. But in this position was... I think it was a little bit of luck for Global for once. But hey, they take the round. They got that fair and square. Now lead 2-1. I love that sound. He has the AWC cudgel, right? Or which knife does Mangles have? Makes that canny noise. The push is happening over at 2 side as Timmy moves out, gets 2 kills, and gets a bomb control, 3rd even for him for the last couple of bullets in that Demarco. Timmy now carrying his team, going 10-2 after only 4 rounds. That's another highlight for you. Now comes out. Taz gonna move into the connector. It's gonna be a huge round for Taz, but he misses a shot. No, it gets tanked. Sorry. So the shot's coming in. Comes in with a headshot on Taz. Keeps them in the round as they find Brev as well. Mangles is still there. He gets 1. Mr. Johns with the return. And he's still waiting on the side. Cypher's being behind. I'm not sure what Guess Who is doing because he's gonna allow Timmy to get 2 kills there. Finally the trade comes in, but in a 2v1 situation, Cyphus has the most HP, counting them up together. Kisa's quickly going to turn to that PGM from Mangles. Cyphus now a 1v2 retake. He is famous for doing these, for making that happen, and this would be the moment to do that. Moves out now. Are we watching him yet? Gets the kill onto Kisa. Well spotted. But he didn't hear a call out, so he doesn't know where the last player is. Well, I just push out to him. Now Cyphus knows. Cyphus is still gonna walk on. Here's the pre-fire. Comes in with another one, but he expects Cavozin to be in a different spot. One clutch this one out. Instead, Core7 bringing it back. 3-2. Still in Global's favor. Last round now coming in on the EU side for Core7. Hasn't been too successful. They have already conceded 3. They really need to win this one. Keep them up in contention. He put up a good fight though against Global. This last game that we saw in India was so close. It's almost heartbreaking to see them lose that because it now puts Global in a much more favored position, especially to get the opening frags like that. 1 return's been made, but still in favor of Global. As they have 4 players against 3. Mangles now watching for a player to move up. Has them pinned down though. He's in a very good position. He's not going to move out. He's just going to wait here. Knows there's someone there. Has to get the C4 carrier down, but he misses a shot. With Mr. Johnson, Guess Who getting kills too. One side is suddenly all open. The round is quickly shifted over into Core7's favor. got side control, but there's Mangles. Turn on guess who? 2v2 yet again. They immediately move in. Mr. Johns has to go with a pre-fire. Mangles again missing a shot. A second. And a third. They line up, but there's Brev. Found one on Kavozin. Brev is trying to stall him a little bit, but he's very low HP. So it's very hard for Brev to make this happen. He's now moving around. Going for the right angle. Ah, but he won't get that. Mr. Johns hears that sound right in time. Even though it's another 1v1 fight, it's another 1v1 fight that Global doesn't take. With Core7 taking 3 rounds on EU, you're still up for contention here on Canada. Comes out. This will be dangerous. This pass walks right in that. Well, let's guess who find the first kill onto Cyphers in that connector. But yeah, Mangles will immediately come with the return. It's interesting to see these players all play with that PGM. Given it's a Eurogun, this is a Red Ticket Cup, so they could use other guns. We're not seeing too many M19s, maybe because it's tanked. Not many of our legends. There's Mangles killing Kapulzine. 62nd. And Sylvia's still there. Mangles has his pistol out. Can he get the kill? No! Yes, he does! He finally finds Don Silvios. That is 3 for him this round, as Kisa finally manages to shut him down. And now it's Timmy, 1v2. Kisa has bomb control. All players full HP. And this could be the round where Core7 takes the lead in this series. It's all too close as Timmy moves in. Ooh, headshot getting tanked, but he finds Mr. Johns. Kisa moves out. He still can't line him up. Kisa takes it. Core7 is up. 4-3. Teams keeping each other in balance. Moves up in mid. Just gets caught off guard by that nade. Looks at that clever. Defending it here. Timmy comes in with the jump, but guess who still manages to get 2 kills? Although Timmy wants to do the same against Mr. John. It comes out. Mr. John's almost being caught off guard by it, but with Timmy making a good push, still finds the kill. Kisa's going to move up strong. Mangles needs to get that kill, but Kisa will find him instead. Timmy, though, he's on the side. Oh, but he gets spotted by Kisa, so now it's up to Taz. A 1v2. I think Timmy has called out that both players are on the side. It's Taz here. Oh, he gets that flag on Don Silvios. That is massive. And now Kisa, 1v1 against Taz. Taz looking the right angle. Spots Kisa, gets the kill. These are the clutches that Taz is known for. These are the clutches that keep Global in 4-all. So we move in to round 9. It comes out. Travis meanwhile switched over to the Stellar C. Looks like Global wants to play a little bit more aggressive with that extra appointment. So now going to move into the 2 side. Try to wrap around. Try to kill him, Mr. Johns. Look at that. 3 players have already moved in, but it's Raph getting 3 kills as he rounds up with 4 in total. A massive spray down for Brav. A huge round as well for Global. They've now taken the lead, and they're only 2 rounds away from winning this cup. First return cup. Now the ESL is back here in 2018. Section was closed for 4 months. Only 4 months till we got it back. Amy stepping out, the players winning it again. Has returned as we see Gesu now making the first frag of round 10. Controls there, as Gesu pre-fires a little bit. Kavozin is already giving him backup, but he falls short to Mangles. So now comes in with a rotate. This nade is pretty good. It won't deal any damage. Will only alert guess who that there's someone there. Kisa's now gonna move up. Don't do that, Kisa. You're gonna walk straight into Mangles' aim, but Mangles won't connect. Still the side, taken by 1 player. Let's move over to him because it is Mr. Johns. Over at side 2, he has to get the kills. Oh, but Cyphers and Timmy making some. Mr. Jones now finds Taz. Has the bomb down, but I don't think he realizes it. And Silvios, can he get the kill for Cyphers? No, he cannot. Let's move back to Mr. Johns. They seem to be willing to push him out. It's a kill on Timmy though. Reloads. That's already. Ooh, They actually take the bomb and move away. They don't want to contest him anymore. It's still Mangos who waits there. Though pre-fire comes out, but the rotate has already come in. Mangos is just gonna wait for him to move out, and then he can get the clean kill. Oh, but he misses the shot. Oh, he's going to give a chance to Mr. Johns. Because Mr. Johns has to take out the scope and low HP rifle. So Mangos needs to hit this shot. Otherwise, it's a good opportunity for Core7 to bring it back to 5-0. If not, if he can connect this shot, and we have global at match point. Again, missing a shot. Knows he's in a bit of trouble. Let's move over to Mr. Johns. Needs to use that smoke because he has no time. Now he definitely doesn't have it. He needs to just push through. Gonna run for it, and Cyphers will get that one. We did too long with the push to happen, and then eventually ran out of time. Round 10 goes to global. They're 1 round away from winning the grand finals. Core7 needs to win the next 3 to keep them in, to push it to game number 4. So meanwhile, we're going for connector 1 control. Another scope missing his shot. It's finally task connecting. First kill immediately going to global. It's a good start for them. Already watching behind for guess who's moving in, but he's going to wait for a rotate. He pushes to base, but he gets caught on binos and shot down there. Also Taz not lining up a shot, almost giving the round away, and I think they do. It's a 2v2. Pref found. Cyphers in a 1v2. He finds guess who. Immediately comes out with the pre-fires. Cyphers versus Mr. Johns. So Johns really needs to win this one. He's not watching the right angle. Cyphers gets the kill. And it will be a win for Global. 7-4 on Cannon. 3-0 in series. Global is your winner of the AVA ESL 5-5 Red Ticket Demolition Cup March 2018 as they take the series 3-0.